Today I'm going to show you exactly how to build CRM lead qualification workflows in Zapier. Let's jump in. I'm already signed into Zapier, so you're looking at the dashboard. Up in the left corner, click Create, then select Zaps. The editor opens to a blank canvas. Click the Trigger step. That's the first big block on the left. Search for HubSpot. Select it. For the trigger event, choose New Contact. This fires anytime a contact is created in HubSpot, whether it's from a form, an import, or manually added. Click Continue. Now pick your connected HubSpot account. If you haven't connected it yet, you'll see a prompt to log in. Do that and come right back. I've already got mine linked, so it slides straight to the test step. Click Test Trigger. A spinner runs. Then a list of recent contacts pops up. If you get an error saying no contacts found, just open HubSpot in another tab, create a quick test contact with some dummy data, and hit Test Trigger again. I'll pick the first one that has a name, email, and lead status filled out. That gives us real data to work with. Click Continue with selected record. Now you see all the fields Zapier pulled from HubSpot: first name, last name, company, lead status, lifecycle stage, contact owner. If any are blank, don't stress. They'll still be available when a real lead comes through, as long as that contact actually has those values. This is where most people get burned. They assume because a field is empty here it won't work later. It will. The mapping just needs the sample to show the field exists. Next, click the plus button right below the trigger. Search for Slack. Select it and choose Send Channel Message. Click Continue. Connect your Slack workspace if it isn't already. Then in the channel field, I'm going to select a dedicated channel called Sales Leads. I always make sure that channel exists before I wire anything up. Nothing worse than testing and having the message vanish into a channel name with a typo. In the message field, I'll build the notification. I'm going to paste a template. I like starting with an emoji so it catches the eye, a bullseye emoji, then new CRM lead received. Then I'll add the details line by line. I'll type name and then insert the first name and last name fields from the dropdown. You'll see them appear as curly brace tokens. Same for company, email, phone, lead status, life cycle stage, and owner. I stick a line break between each one so Slack displays it cleanly. And at the bottom I add a quick note: please review and follow up. That gives the team instant contact. If your HubSpot uses different property names, say you renamed lead status to qualification status, that field won't show in the dropdown unless you've got a sample contact where it has a value. You can still map it by scrolling to the bottom of the insert menu and typing the exact internal name, but in most setups the standard fields show up fine. Once you've got your message looking right, click Continue. Monat. Now we test the action. Click Test Step. Zapier fires a message to your Slack channel. It takes just a couple seconds. I'll open Slack in another tab so we can verify. There it is right in Sales Leads. The emoji, the lead info, all clear. If something's off, maybe a field came through blank or the formatting broke, just go back to the action step, tweak the message template, and test again. Once you're happy, come back to the editor. Give the Zap a descriptive name. I'm calling this one CRM Lead Qualification Notifications. Click Publish. It's live. Now a final real-world test. I'm going to open HubSpot, create a new contact with some sample data, and save it. Zapier checks for new contacts every few minutes on this trigger, so we give it a minute. Then I'll refresh Slack, and there's the notification. Everything mapped correctly. Before I wrap up, there are a couple things you'll want next. First, if you only want notifications for qualified leads, not every person who fills out a contact form, you can stick a filter step between the trigger and the action. Click the plus button at the top of the Zap, choose Filter by Zapier, and set it to only continue if lead status exactly matches qualified. That way your team sees only the hot ones. Second, if you want to send different messages based on lifecycle stage or pipeline, you can add a path step instead. That lets you split the Zap and route the notification to different channels or format it differently. You'll find both options under the same plus menu. I'd set the filter first. It's the one that cuts noise immediately. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying it was helpful. Comments are what push this to other people looking for the same thing.